Hello! Today I want to show you how to make the viral rose blanket. I'm gonna make mine the size of a baby blanket, and I am going to use a very simple pattern for the blanket and for the roses, and I'll show you two ways to attach the roses to the edge. Let's get to it. I'll be using acrylic yarn. You can use a blend of acrylic or cotton, or just cotton. I just don't have enough color for to make a nice cotton blanket. Anyway, I'm using double knit and a 3.5 millimeter hook, scissors and yarn needle. We'll start with a slip knot. And a chain 4. Slip stitch to the first chain and this ring form could be like your magic ring, because I don't really do magic rings. I like doing this chain 4 situation, so you can do either depending on what's comfortable for you. From this point you will chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and then in the center we will double crochet 11 more times. In total, for this round, we'll have 12 stitches. Pull on the tail to close the gap, and then in the first chain 3 in the top, work a slip stitch. Next round, chain 3. This also counts as a double crochet. And in the same space where we slip stitched, work a double crochet. This will be an increase. So whenever I'm talking about an increase, that means working 2 stitches, 2 double crochets in the same place. Yeah. For this round, we will do increases in all the stitches. So 2 double crochets in all of the stitches. That will bring us to 24 stitches at the end of this round. So 2 double crochets into each stitch. At the end of each round, we will close with a slip stitch in the top of chain 3 from the start. And at the start of each round, we will start with a chain 3 that will count as a double crochet. Also, I like doing my increases at the start of each row. So after the chain 3, you will do a double crochet in the same space where you slip stitched, because this is an increase. And starting from this row, from row 3, we will do increase, and then we'll have numbers of stitches that will grow as as we try to make the round bigger, the circle bigger. So after the 2 increase, you work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Then in the next one we will do another increase, so 2 double crochets in the next. Next stitch, only 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 2 double crochets. This is adding more stitches to make the circle bigger. Next we'll have only 1 single crochet, double crochet, sorry, and the next we'll have 2 double crochets. As the pattern goes, in the last stitch you will only have 1 double crochet, because then the first ones were 2 double crochets, were an increase, and then slip stitch, and row 3 is finished. Then chain 3 and work a double crochet in the same space where the slip stitch is, and this is the first increase. For this next row, like I mentioned, we need to add more and more stitches. So we had 1 stitch between increases previous round. This round we are going to have 2 stitches in between increases, so 1 double crochet, then another double crochet in the next stitch, so it was 1, 2, and then we'll have an increase, so 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Next we're gonna have 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch as well, and 2 double crochets in the next. And then you continue the pattern, 1, 2 double crochets, 2 in the same, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. Okay, so like I started here, this was just 12 double crochets. This is 24. Everything is increase here, and then from here you had 1 stitch increase, then 2, then 3 stitches, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So you finish at 21 increases. You can see that there's a pattern formed, and then so you have 21 stitches in between the increases. So here you have 2, and here you have 2 stitches, 21 in between. And then you stop here and change color to green, and you will have 22 stitches here between the increases. This is straightforward. I'm gonna put the pattern, all the rows, how many you need to do, so that it is really easy to follow. And then let me show you how to do the roses. You can do the roses in 2 ways. The first one is to attach it straight to the blanket. So we will leave 5 stitches in between rosebuds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th you put your yarn through, the hook through, put the yarn through as well with a slip knot, and you pull. You will chain 15. Then in the third chain from the hook, so 1, 2, 3, in the third one, you will work 2 double crochets. The 2 chains from the start will count as a third double crochet. And then in all the remaining chains, we will work 3 double crochets into each. You will see that it will start to curl up. Fasten off, cut, and we'll use this bit of yarn to sew to the blanket. You can see that it curls up, so we can make it a bit tighter by rolling it like this. This bit here, try to sew it at the same level with the rest of the rows. And now go once through the middle, try to catch as much as you can from the entire base of the rows, and then coming from the blanket side, the blanket edge, do one more through the middle to make sure it's secure, and then put the yarn back through the stitch you started and pull through. Make a couple of tight knots. Pull the yarn ends through one side of a rose. Make 2 more knots. And cut the ends. And now shape your rose and you're done. Another way to make your rose is to just make it the same but not attached to the blanket, if you prefer to have all your roses made and then to just sew them on at the end. So chain 15 and then the same 1, 2, 3 chains. You work 2 double crochets, and then in all of the other remaining chains we work 3 double crochets into each. When you finish it, you roll it as tight as you can. And then we need to sew it Again, try to go through all of the parts of the rows, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th stitch you bring it, you go one more time through the rows, you can use the hook to pull through the other yarn end as well. Again, we can make some knots to secure it in place. And that is the second way. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it simple. Now I'm gonna go actually finish this blanket. See you later.